Good evening, everybody. This is Dumbledorcus from Revenant Society. We have another Whiskey War Wednesday. Tonight on tap, I've got a Three Floyds Distilling Company Well of Whispers, and I happened to stumble across this in the store. It's actually from batch number 1, at least that's how the bottle's labeled. This is a single pot still American malt whiskey, and it's aged 4 years in new oak barrels, and I found that interesting. I feel like a lot of malt whiskeys use reused barrels. But it's pretty good. Very smooth for a malt whiskey, not quite super malty, so I like it. On to the war, we've got a rush attack war, so all heroes are very fast for this war. I like this war type a lot. I do think it is either going to go really bad or really well right off the gate, so there's a lot of either one-shots or zeros or very low scores. We are facing off against TogetherToTheTop, TttT. They are slightly ahead right now, so we've got some points to make up if we can. And also, it seems like there's a lot of stuff happening in the game right now, a lot of big changes. There's a Gurik nerf. Gurik has been the top tank for the past 3 to 4 months. Yes, he's very difficult. Yes, I had him maxed, fully emblemed, and used him as my tank. But did he need a nerf? Maybe. But they did 2 things at once, which kind of ticks me off. Just ease it in, like ease it back, introduce more counter heroes to the popular meta tanks, and like make it a road to beating Gurik or whatever meta tank it is at the time. A while ago it was Bernadette and Fergus, and they never. But basically, I think they did that right. So Bernadette is still really tough if she goes off. She's just getting a little bit behind on stats right now. And Fergus, they have a bunch of heroes that resist the mana reduction. So that was the correct way to do it. What they did with Gurik is the wrong way to do it. They did not just 1, but 2 pretty substantial nerfs. So they increased the turns of the slime effect back to 3 and made it dispellable. And to me, doing those 2 at once, like he dropped out of the top 50 defenses overnight. And that is too much. They need to provide compensation in terms of an Aether reset whenever they're going to make enormous changes to meta heroes that people have often spent hundreds of dollars summoning these heroes. Mine came easily, thankfully, but I've chased other heroes where they've nerfed. Eminem was one. Telluria, I remember doing probably 200 pulls to try to get Telluria, and I still didn't get her. And I ended up that month like at midnight, and she got nerfed a little bit while later. But people chase these heroes and they do or don't get them, but then they just crap on the players and say, well, whatever. No compensation for getting them or not getting them or whatever. They just don't make it right with the players, and that doesn't sit well with me. Second major thing that I feel like is a huge player shame is that the forum is now gone. So the forum was a great place that was organized. The moderators did a really good job. So like props to some of the moderators on there are just fantastic people, and they volunteer their time to make sure that is a well-organized place. Now it's moved over to Discord, but it's not really moved. It's just kind of rebooted with more of a chat, like a live chat feel. And there's a bunch of servers or threads in those servers that they get really disorganized really quickly. It kind of spins off as like a bunch of branches, and it doesn't have the same search. It doesn't have the same pull capability, and it's a different community. So I'm really sad the forum's gone. I think that added a lot to the game, and Discord for me does not fill that void very well. I know some people probably like it better if they've used Discord a lot. I like Discord for streaming. I like Discord for chatting, like live chatting, and for stream of consciousness type threads. I do not like it as a archive for big amounts of data and storage. And so our group here was chatting about that, and you can still find some of that archived on the forum, but there's no new threads. So it's pretty disappointing for me as a player, and it's a big loss, I think. Okay, enough said. Onward and upward to our attacks. And I might wait for this board to reset because I think we've got a couple partial teams here, but we'll start off with the first hit soon. Okay, first war flag up, and I'm going to take a mono blue, which always is risky, given that if you don't get 6 tiles, you're going to be really hosed. But with 3 reds and an Elena in the corner, which is a super odd move, there's a lot of tunes, So 3 tunes. And I'm just hoping I've got some big hitters. That's it. And a lot of people that resist 2 monks and my glass Magni, which might have a chance of resisting Bernadette if she happens to fire. But just hoping for those 6 blue tiles. Be good to go. Not 6 blue tiles. So we got 1 up the middle now. And then I'm going to start hitting that left side. Oof. Oh, man, she's firing already. Is there any way I have a chance? Any chance at all of getting some more blues here? Not much going on. I mean, I can get 1. She'll still fire, potentially. If I make this one left, I have a chance. Or the bottom one, really. Boy. I'll probably make the bottom one, see if anything happens there. Okay, I got 1. Not enough to kill her. She healed a little bit, and let's see if anyone reflects. Only the Magni reflected. Let's get rid of her. Let's see if I can get rid of her with any of the... Okay. So that will save those guys. And maybe we can get rid of... Moon? No, not enough. Oh, because he spread the damage. That didn't help. But everyone's back. That's cool. Everyone unpictured themselves already. So her going off did not... And I get another blue. Oh, it's just barely not enough to kill him. 1297. Let's see how much he heals. Like 12. I don't know what it was. 12, 20. He had less than 100 left. Okay. Let's move some tiles. We've got 2 decent sized hitters going off. My life is being stolen. Healing is stolen. Who did that? Moonqueer? Oh, steals 50%. Okay. Alright, there's blues. Let's see if people live here. Barely. They're going to start burning pretty good. I might lose Corey. Oh, he resisted the burn. That's nice. Okay. We have Mooncure going off again. He will die this turn. And then Elena will do... I'm just going to hit that left side. Take them out. There's... let's get my growth going. And this might be enough for the left side. I was going to say if Aslar took any status effects. That's okay. Neither of them can... They're not glass. They're not going to reflect. They'll just resist these status ailments. And Elena got silenced, so that was pretty lucky. She had only a 25% chance of getting silenced. Now I just need to move as many tiles as possible in the turns I have left. Just hitting that dragon at the top is not going to be enough to get anyone going. Even that 3 match, I'll take it, but it's not enough to get anyone going. Oh yeah, it is. It's very fast. Forgetting the war types. Dumbledarkus, what are you doing? Alright, growth up first. Then we'll do our first hit, and this should be it. Except for the revive. Alright, and Magni will blow through that, but she only had one life anyway. And that's the end of hit 1. So really lucky that everyone came back from the portrait mode immediately after firing from Bernadette. Otherwise, first flag down. Okay, second flag. We have Gwendolyn, who I thought would be very, very good for this war type in beta. and she's pretty darn good. As this Yawgmoth goes off, she becomes 300% damage to all at very fast, but with like an insane 200% attack buff. So my goal is to make sure that doesn't take effect. Steal as many of those buffs as possible with Demilu and Daiokan, and otherwise Bernadette if we can. Regin, like, prevent those buffs. So okay, we have a red and a purple. I'm gonna go purple first, and I can get the other two purples together, but I don't know if I can get it together before Gwendolyn goes off or not, because this is gonna stop the yellows at the top. No, I can't. And she's got revive too, which actually kind of stings. I think I'll be able to. She's sleeping because she was moth effect. That's pretty interesting. She's got a ton of defense, so I think I'm actually going to try to take out Bernadette next. And yeah, she's gone. I'm going to take the tiles and do her to take her out. Hopefully get one more set of tiles. I've got purples, the 4 purples and the 5 reds on the board. I'm not immediately seeing anything that brings them closer together. There's a couple things that have chances to, but I think what I'm going to try to do is this, because the purples come closer, and now do I risk reviving Bernadette? I think she was charged. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kind of dilly-dally a turn. Ooh, that set off Ixen too. That might not have been the right move. That's going to do a lot of damage. Shoot. Oh, and I lost Regin. Okay, but hopefully I can get my Bernadette going. Ooh, if she doesn't die. Daiokan's dead. Marta Witch is dead. I only have Bernadette left. Oh my goodness. And there, Bernadette refired. Or revived. This isn't good. Like, even if I can get her to go off a second time, which I cannot guarantee, maybe I can. There's a good chance that, like, it's not enough. She has insanity. 20% and she reversed it? Are you kidding? Ah. Alright, I'm just going to hope to take out the tank. There we go. We'll see how much damage we can do here. Not enough. Ixen's going to go off. I'm dead, pretty much. That was crazy, though. Like 20% and she backfired. I definitely had another couple turns. It's just doing as much damage as I can before I'm dead. Bummer. Well, made a good hole for other teammates, but poor odds in that one. Third flag. And I'm going to go with Grimsteel and Ixen for growth and wither. Experience Mimic, Durlarfer, and Hreidmar, just in case their big Dunner Heart goes off. They would be ideally immune to burn, at least Durlarfer and Hreidmar by their passives, and the Experience Mimic if the chest effect closes. And let's do it. Purples. Okay. And blues now. I'm going to get purples going first. And I have to burn one turn just because... yeah, let's go into the corner there. Huh, more purples. And a blue. Maybe that's not good. That was close. Okay. And Hraidmar isn't going to take effect on their tank, but I might actually take him out with some tiles here. I'm stealing everyone's mana, and Mr. Experience Mimic here does destroy minions, and hopefully... I was hoping it would take him out. Like 2,000 damage. Let's see if he dies. No. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think everyone else has got a couple turns. Yeah. Of mana resistance. Or mana stealing. And then... Oh, I thought that chained. Oh, it doesn't jump. It chains. Yeah. I don't use her very much. Okay, now I would like to get some more freaking tiles. That's what I would like to do. That's not it. Of course, someone comes back. Everyone's gonna fire. I get it. All right, so we got the blue down the middle. That'll at least give me some tiles here. Let's see if I can get rid of him now. Okay, cool. And I will wither them. See how much damage that does? Quite a bit, especially to red. That was cool. That should be all right. I didn't know he could be mana cut as a chest. But I'm way up on growth. They're way down on wither. This is a win. Fourth war flag up. This is a modification of my yellow Insanity Dolores team. And just adding Saris in. Because if I don't get yellow tiles, I'll be screwed. And Saris provides a little bit of counter for that. Which I do have, so I can do this one to the left, get a match of yellows vertically, and then I have the yellow match that I'm going to take right now. And hopefully that's enough to not have anyone be set off. We'll see. It's close. All right, I think I had this be my higher attack Dolores. I did. So higher attack, then lower attack, which sets off the higher attack. And then my Lemonwood is currently silenced. And Saris doesn't look to be charged up yet. So the question is, do I want to burn a turn? Which I can do. No, I can't. I will be setting off someone. So let's go ahead and dump maximal tiles into the tank, and hopefully some yellows come in, which she's so close. 995. That's more than it seemed. A lot more than it seemed, honestly. And now Song is ready to go off too. I mean, hopefully he backfires, but that's not a guarantee. And I don't have necessarily any reds. don't have a yellow here that can set up immediately. So I'll take that. There's some reds. So unless he gets muted, nope, silenced. All right, there goes one of my hitters, but hopefully a lot of people have been muted or silenced. Now, I keep saying muted. It feels like it should be muted. Everyone's silenced. So now I can really burn some tiles. I'll burn that blue diamond. And this will set up another round. Cool. That should be it. Yeah, Saris there really saved my bacon. Okay, second to last flag. Got my 5th flag up. Just make sure my troops are okay. I usually don't use Lord Loki in Rush, but a lot of people like him. I think it'd be fun to use. Otherwise, I'm looking for reds here. Good thing I brought Lord Loki, because I have... So I do need to play this right. Actually, I don't know if I can make both of those matches. Because moving the top 4th and 5th columns will move my diamond away. So I think I have to take the diamond, even though it doesn't actually help me all that much. Maybe I'll at least get some defense up here before... Oh, nope. Bad tiles. Shoot. Hopefully... Okay, everyone's all right. Taunt. Nice. Okay, now I'll take the reds instead of the blues. I'm going to defense up because I don't know if this will set off Theodosius. Or, yeah, it did. Theodosius. Okay. We'll harvest some buffs. And we will Saris them. Everyone's muted except... Or muted. I keep saying muted. It's silenced. Except for Theodosius. And who do I want to copy here? That's nice. Big boost health, mana gen, mark with special skill, mana generation, allied status ailments. Yeah, that might be nice. Or just like burn him. Let's just burn him. Not that much initial damage, but only 381 per turn. A little sad. All right, so many people are muted. Let's just get some heal going. Really need that one more match. This is what I was planning on doing, but now everybody's going to go off. Everybody's only 2 people right now, so that's not too bad. Yep, boosted health. I think I'll be okay here. Yeah, let's take their defense down. This should be it. Okay. I don't know if Lord Loki is the right choice there, but it was fun. Okay, last flag. I'm hoping just to get, I guess, Limebore or Dunner Hard. Someone going before their. I mean, this is a hard team. They've got a lot of Bernadette going on. I forget what this hero's name is. Like purple's here. Hridemar. I got greens. I do have greens. So let's do greens. Usually don't actually like making diamonds. It's a little risky. And hopefully this is it and doesn't set her off again. Awakens. Yeah, annoying. And that's, he should have been going off, but he's not yet. Okay. This is actually going okay just because everyone's burning. Huh. I thought she would be manned up by now. I don't have blues or purples. This is mostly a tile burning move. And maybe I should have done that green match or the green diamond now, but the reflect killed him, and this should kill Song. And that's a good example of just very slow heroes dominating the match. Okay, so in second right now with 5 for 6. That's okay with me. And hopefully we're going to lose, but that's okay. Had fun. And hopefully all these game changes don't terribly impact the game long term. I am really hoping for something else besides Discord as a forum. And yeah, some compensation for these stupid nerfs and overall not listening, because there's stuff like this portal doesn't even have the summon, like how many hero tokens do I have to use here? That's usually part of the portal. All this stuff's reported in beta as bugs.